Hello, everyone. We are live now, and I'm super excited to have us today on our first Mindset Talkshow series. And today on my show, we have Joyce Anyanji, who happens to be my first guest for this year's Mindset Series Talk Show here on IDD channel YouTube. And I'm seeing your girls, Amarachi. I'm seeing your host, sorry, Amarachi. Will be taking you through this talk show today on IDD channel. So please, as you're joining us live, kindly tell us your name, where you are joining us from, and possibly what you would love to hear or learn from today's Mindset Talk Show. Jesse, I don't know if you are here with me. Oh, my network is quite bad. She will join us back. Okay. I think Jesse's network is having problem. She's here to join us back, and she will join us back. No distance time. Okay. Joyce is having some network issues and she'll be joining us back in a few minutes time. Please, when you join us, please tell us your name and where you join us from on today's Mindset Talk Show. All right, Jessie is here with us. Welcome back, Joycey. We are super glad to have you back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen who are joining us for today's live show on ITV channel YouTube. I, with joy, happiness, and gladness, wish to introduce our first guest for today's Mindset Talk Show series and our first live section for the year 2025. She's no person than Joyce Anyanji. Welcome again, Joyce.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Joyce is a biochemist, a professional biochemist. So, in case you want something that has to do with research, you can actually reach out to her. She's a graduate from the at least Equimel Federal University, Ebony State, and she's a craft lady. She makes beautiful headwear for women from Gele to Fascinators to turbans and many others. So if you are looking out for such headwears, you can actually reach out to her on her handle, Joyce Chigozi Anyanji on Facebook. And also you can actually reach out to her on the phone number I'm going to be dropping here in the description box after this video will be uploaded after the live section. So Joyce makes beautiful headwear, and if you need any of such, you can actually reach out to her and get yours. Like you see there, Joyce Crafts. So welcome again, Joyce. You look so beautiful today.
Thank you so much.
I see you're smiling. I just love how you're smiling. Good. All right. You're welcome. So today, our topic today, and the focus of our mindset series for this mindset talk show for this year's edition is on how to change our challenges or turn our challenges into opportunities. So we are going to be diving right into the game and to the talk show. So what we have for today's the first question we have for Joyce today is Joyce, please can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the challenges you face as someone who makes headway and how you're able to, overcome it and move into the game.
All right, thank you so much for having me on this show.
You're
My name is
welcome.
Joyce Anyanji. I'm a craft person, passionate about
Okay.
making headwear business, ranging from
Right.
turbans to fascinators. So one of my challenges in the business is actually starting out. Starting out, I had my limitations, I had my self-doubt. I was like, can I really do this? I was doubting myself if I can really do this. And also, one of my disadvantages too was having to break into the market where handmade products are not really patronized. So I asked myself, if actually my goods can be liked by people, if people can love it, if it can sell. So these were major of my challenges starting out as a craft person.
Wow, that's very people face challenges. Even the top business persons, the richest man we have currently in the world, all of them had different challenges they had while starting up their businesses. And one thing that made them to stand out or continue with what they're doing currently is because they were able to overcome those challenges. They were able to say yes, even when the world is telling them no. Just like you said about having self-doubt and knowing how to be able to go into the market. So how were you able to overcome these challenges and start up with what you are doing currently?
Okay, it all boils down to first realizing yourself and changing your mindset. I remember
Sure,
starting out, I had people tell me that this is not good. You can't do this. Your market won't sell. I even had friends who told me that they've gone to people's shops and they've seen fascinators and all that it's not selling. So this is not good, don't do it. So, but then I realized that this is not really what I want because coming to other skills like baking, I don't really like baking. I don't like
sure.
tailoring.
And
So, like, this
like
is what I have to
I
do. This is what I
yeah,
want to do. So, even when people were talking me out of it based on their own perspective, but then I
sure,
was like, no, 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 this is not really what you want. So, for me to stay strong, I had to ask myself, is this really what you want? Is this what you because I was leveraging on people's thoughts. I was leveraging on what they were saying. I felt bad because probably because they said it was working for somebody else, it's not going to work for me. So I had to realize myself, have a date with myself, sit down with yourself and say, girl, is this what you really want? Is that how you want to do it? So for you to let go of this, you have to question yourself, discover yourself, tell yourself the truth. Because you have the power to decide what you want. So at this
yeah,
juncture, you don't lie to yourself because you need to be truthful to yourself. Because for you to take the next step you want, you have to tell yourself the truth so that you need to know the next thing you really have to do. So the first thing is discovering yourself and having to tell yourself the truth before making a step.
sure. That's beautiful. Just say something very, very unique, something I can actually relate to. Tell yourself the truth and know what you want for yourself. People have different passions. People have different things they love doing. People have where they're interested. If your interest is not in baking, so what are you going to be doing in baking? Because the world says baking is what is selling. Now moving to it. Sometimes where the money you are looking at for is from that particular place where you see your strength is in. She has found out that her strength is in making um, female headways, and she's doing beautifully well in that. Imagine if she ventured into baking, sewing, or hair making, and do you think she will ever get joy from that? She will not derive so much joy from that because she's not doing what she loves to do. But when she's doing something she loves to do, like she is doing now, she's talking so passionate. Like if you see the way, just like we are watching Joyce talk about craftsmanship now, the way she's talking, you can see that she is talking out of passion. And that is what we want to see women do. That is what we want to see people do. She started out of passion, giving us all the strategies, all the things she did because she is doing something she is enjoying. She is doing something she loves doing. And she did not listen to friends and people who are talking her down. Wanting to have people who are going to love you for who you are, support you for what you are doing, and that is also have people who are going to tell you no. And because they're telling you no shouldn't make you to say no to yourself. No, you don't do that. Keep like Joycey by not saying no to yourself, by taking up the bold step and moving into that which you want to do, just like she did. Never allowing anybody talk her down, talk down on her dreams, talk down on what she is doing because she believes in herself. And I love that about her. Thank you so much for believing in yourself, Joycey. Okay, so I have another question for you. My question is, people have problems, and sometimes they don't really know what their problem is. Some people, when you ask them, what is wrong with you? They tell you, yes, something is wrong with me, but they can't pinpoint what the problem is. So how were you able to find your problem and work on it? Is there a special
Well,
strategy you use?
there was not really a special strategy actually. Like I mentioned before, you ask yourself, what do you want? The stage at
Self-evaluation.
which
Yeah.
stage at which you are, is that how you want to be? Because for me, when I realized that, okay, first, I people told me that my market won't sell, and secondly, you're still going to learn. How good are you? Like, how will you even be able to penetrate the market where there are some people that are doing something far better than yours? So these are
Exactly.
things, these negative thoughts I got from it. But then I have to ask myself, those doing it, how many heads do they have? Those
Exactly. Just
doing
one
it,
thing, just like you.
by just starting, they just jump from 1 to 10. I said, no, you have to take baby steps. So, what are those things? I had to just limit myself, like Joyce, go out and learn this. Don't stay indoors
Mhm.
and just because what people said, then you capitalize on it. No, you have to go out. And listening to mentors, I attended some classes. I had to go so that I need to develop myself personally because I'm getting it down. So then you now finally realize that you just have to start taking the baby steps first. Baby steps matter. You can't just figure it out by just being where you are. No. Take the steps. You'll be making mistakes. Then you correct yourselves. So what I normally tell people is that you can't just figure out everything by staying where you are. No, take the baby steps first, and then everything falls into placement.
Exactly. Jessie said something. She said, take the baby steps first, and everything's gonna fall into place. And it's one thing to have an idea. It's one thing to just keep telling yourself, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this," and you're not even going to do it. You're not even making any step at all. How do you plan to build an empire if you have not started laying your foundation? You're not even bought land to build the empire. So how are you going to build the empire? It's only your head and your mind. It's not done that way. Of course, if you want to build an empire, if you want to build a company, you have to start from the mind for because that's where you form the whole thing. Then you move out to laying, buying the land, making the foundations, building it and stocking it up with products or whatever you want to sell. So this is what Joyce did, and I'm glad she was able to do that because I believe whoever that is watching this video today will be encouraged, will be motivated to go in there and do that which they want to do. Because the more you sit at the place, the more your dream keeps sitting with you. You're not going to achieve that. But when you move out to the place, you have to start from the mind first. And that's how you build your empire. And that's how you build your company. And that's how you build your business. And that's how you build anything you want to do. And that's how you build your career. And that's how you build anything you want to do. So this is what Joyce did. And I believe whoever that is watching this video today will be encouraged, will be motivated to do that which they want to do. And that's what we want to see women do. All right. Sorry about that. That was network. Okay, just like we're saying, one thing she said that helped her was self-evaluations. You have to calm down, take at a time, and ask yourself, what is it that you want to achieve? Jessica, can you hear me from here?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was network. Nigeria network. Yeah, just to say something about evaluation. One thing that helped us stand out was how being able to take our time to evaluate, have a self-reflection, and find out what exactly her problem is and work on it. I remember you can't have a craft, you can't have a handwork when you don't go out there to learn it. So she had a big dream. She wants to do fascinators, but she has to move out and learn it. That is leaving her comfort zone to go and learn that particular thing she loves to do. And here she is now, doing so well in it. And once again, one of the last question I have for you on today's show is how did you break into the market? Do you mind giving us like maybe like few steps on how you are able to break into the market and how you were able to Oh, so sorry about that. My ID tried. Network was really bad here. But we have to continue. I think Joyce left. Maybe network as well. Joyce is having some network issues, and we will be back shortly once we rectify the issue. Okay, Joyce will soon join us. You're muted. Can you unmute? Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, I can hear
I'm
you
back.
now. Sorry about it's so terrible. Nigerian network is fine. It's fine. Advice you have for audience, our viewers today who are watching us?
Okay. Talking about how I broke into the market, the thing is
Yeah,
just that I can just say, because hearing that people saying they are different people, if that was the craft before you, so you can't really make it. But then I asked myself, I am different, I am unique, I have my own designs. My designs and your designs might not really be the same. But in as much as we all do the same thing, but there must be a difference in what we are doing. So I
sure.
remember going to conferences and I have to put on my headpiece myself because I am my model. I have to model what I do. Even though some people are like, yo, why are you wearing this? But then I had my target. I had a motive behind. So penetrating into the market and doing what I want was showing the world what I am into. I didn't let the world, I didn't have people define what they want for me. No. I had to wear my turbans, wear my fascinator, wear my headpiece, go out to the world, tell the world this is what I am doing so that they will know what I am into. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. That's beautiful because you're the person modeling your products, and people will get to see that you are different.
Hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, network is quite bad here as well. Okay, so as we won't waste much time and because of network glitches, I think we have to end the show here. So it was really nice having you on the show, and I look forward to having you with better